In today's video, I'm going to be going over 2 high potential $100 per day or more keywords for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX for the month of January. What is going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Dane, and on this channel I talk all about self-publishing books through Amazon, on entrepreneurship, and just lifestyle in general. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. In today's video, I'm going over 2 high potential $100 or more per day keywords for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX. So ebooks, paperback books, and audiobooks. All right, these 2 keywords have the potential to work on Amazon KDP and on Audible, so that is a great thing. And the best part is these 2 keywords, like I usually do, these 2 keywords, you can bundle them together, which is obviously an advantage because that does get you a third, basically free book to publish on top of these 2. So these 2 niches or keywords are very similar, but they are 2 different topics completely. So you could definitely make 2 different books about them and then bundle them together for those people on Amazon who are looking for both topics in one. I've talked about one of these keywords in the past, and I also talk about it heavily in my paid program. It's one of my example keywords. And it is something that is very, very high potential right now, because right now these 2 keywords aren't exactly for the winter months, but as soon as spring starts to come around, so like I guess probably March, mid-March area. So I'm giving you guys some time to get started on these ones. You can already see there's tons of demand for both of them. But as we roll into spring, these things are going to get even more in demand, and you're going to be right in the wheelhouse for getting those earnings, because during that time, like from now until spring, is the perfect time to get these books made, get them written, get all that stuff. So make sure they're high quality, give yourself some time, publish them for March, and you'll have a great head start on the competition when it comes to these 2 keywords. So without further ado, let's jump into my computer here. I'm going to show you exactly what these 2 keywords are, the numbers for them, why I think they have potential, and why they should be bundled. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so some of you have probably already guessed what the first one was going to be, and it is hydroponics. All right, and even though this keyword has been around for a little bit of time, I've talked about it numerous times, the competition is still very low for this book, for this keyword, surprisingly. So let's talk about the numbers, and I'll show you why I think this is a good idea right now. So right off the bat, you obviously know this is something that would be for spring, summer months, because it is kind of gardening, it's plants, it's something that people do in the springtime more so than they do in the winter. But that's why I'm talking about it right now, because it gives you that time from now until the spring comes around to get this kind of book made. Okay, so when it comes to hydroponics, you can see first right off the bat, there's still only 5,000 results for this book topic, and I've only searched hydroponics. I didn't search hydroponics growing system or hydroponics for beginners to narrow it down. All I searched was hydroponics, and still there's only 5,000 results showing up. So that is a very good sign that this is still low competition. You can get in here and do very well. You can see there's only really this book at the top that has 1,000 reviews. As we scroll down, there's no other books really that have thousands and thousands of reviews. Okay, they're all literally under, other than this one right here, but this is urban gardening. This isn't exactly hydroponics. There's a section about hydroponics, it looks like, but it isn't exactly hydroponics. So it still counts, but it's not exactly a full-on competitor. But looking at all the other ones that are like about hydroponics, you can see there's quite a few of them. Not a whole lot of them have even over 500 reviews. Like lots of them are under 100. So that's a very good sign. That means that the competition isn't extremely powerful in this niche. So you can come in here and get 30 to 50 reviews and really dominate a lot of the other books that are in here already, which is excellent. Looking at the average BSR, we can click the BookBeam extension up here, and it's going to tell us the average BSR, which is after removing the outliers, which I've already done. So I removed like the 1 million one here and the 700,000 one here, and a couple others. You can see it goes down from, you can see the original here, which was 300,000, drops it down to 124,000. So with the average BSR, the best sellers rank, we're looking for a lower number. The lower the number, the more in demand this particular topic is. And what I'm usually looking for is under 250K. So for this to be 124,000, that's very low. And that means the demand is already there. So just think about it in springtime when the sales for this type of topic go even higher, the demand is going to get even higher, and that BSR is going to drop even lower. So the potential for this one is very high right now, in my opinion. And I didn't think it was. I just searched it the other day to see how it was doing, and I realized, okay, it's doing well now. Think about it in the springtime, it'll do even better. So I do have high hopes for this particular topic rolling into the springtime, come say March, April time of this year. So very good. You can see most of the books, it's like hydroponics is just a way of growing plants without dirt, basically, inside your home. So it's a very efficient way of growing plants, I guess, growing fruits and vegetables, whatever it may be. And it's pretty cool, actually, to be honest with you. It's pretty interesting, so it's not actually a boring topic either. So if it is something that slightly interests you, it might be something to get into for the spring months of this year. And if you're going to, I would get started on getting a writer, getting this going right now, so it's ready to go by the time spring comes around. All right, so moving into keyword number 2 here, it is houseplants. All right, and again, this is just a singular word, and you can see the results for this one are a little bit higher. If I go houseplants for beginners, for example, I feel like it's going to drop it down quite significantly. It drops it down to 1,000. So you could title your book Houseplants for Beginners, but you can see the average BSR jumps a bit. So if you just title your book, you could title it Houseplants for Beginners, but that way you're also targeting houseplants, you're also targeting houseplants for beginners. So that is something to keep into account there. But the main keyword that you're going to be fighting for is just houseplants. That's what people are going to be searching on Amazon. And to my surprise, this is actually a very popular niche with a ton of potential. There are some books with more reviews on this one. It's a little bit more competitive than the hydroponics niche. But again, houseplants are something that are going to be very unpopular. Like, they're even popular right now in demand. But we'll come into spring, summertime, they're going to get popular as well. So again, this is a great book to get started on right now. Create an outline for, get a writer hired, and get that going for the spring months and summer months coming up this year. And as you can see, there aren't, like I said, there's more competition for this one, but there isn't insane competition for this one. Okay, like, it's still doable. And you could get rankings, say, on the second or third page right away. First page would be a little bit more challenging. You can see on here 200 reviews, 200 reviews. They'll have around hundreds of reviews. The one at the top here has a lot of reviews. You can see that'd be very difficult to compete with. But other than that, this one has a lot too. But other than that, not too bad. Not nearly as low competition as hydroponics. But again, this is something you can definitely get into and start ranking and start planting your seed, no pun intended, planting the seed of your book into that niche and getting that thing ranking. Okay, so let's take a look at the average BSR. So without removing any outliers, you can see it's 260K already. It's January. Again, be more popular in spring. But as we move into the book beam extension up here, if I remove some outliers, let's take a look here. There's 800,000 right here. I'll remove that one. 1 million right here. Let's remove that one. You can see it's already dropped us down to 132,000. And that's probably all I remove. Those are the main outliers on the page. So after removing the outliers in January, houseplants, the keyword, is already at 130,000 BSR. And this is something a lot of people don't realize. You have to think ahead when it comes to publishing books, because I see a lot of people trying to find keywords. They're like, oh man, it's in no demand right now. Think about that particular keyword. Is it seasonal? Will it do better in the coming months? So, if the BSR is already pretty low, think about it in the coming months when there's going to be more demand for that keyword. It's going to be even lower, the average BSR I'm talking about. So with this particular example, right now it's at 130,000 BSR, which is very good. It's very low. Come maybe spring, summertime, that BSR could be below 100,000 and your book could be in there competing with it if you start making the book now. So that is something to take into account if you're looking to get into publishing. Maybe this is your first keyword. I think it would be a good one to get started with right now. And the final thing I wanted to mention was that these two books are very bundleable, if that's a word. So you can see hydroponics is obviously about growing plants, fruits, vegetables in your house, okay? It's like no dirt planting, whatever, no dirt gardening. Look into houseplants, obviously a very similar topic. You can make a bundled book about both of these topics, a 2-in-1, and that would give you that third book option, okay? And you could do very well with that bundle as well. So you'd have 3 books out of 2 books that you only paid for to be made. Making a bundle is very simple, okay? And I'm not sure if I have a video on it quite yet, but I do plan on making a bundle video pretty soon. If you guys do want that, make sure you leave a comment down below. But anyways, guys, these 2 keywords, hydroponics, right here, and houseplants have a lot of potential individually and as a bundle. So I do suggest, if you're looking to get into publishing right now, these are 2 keywords that have a lot of potential, especially coming into the spring and summer months of 2022. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this $100 per day keyword for the month of January video. All right, I do these every single month. January, next time will be February when I come up with another of these $100 per day keywords. Before I let you go, though, I do want to mention I do have a 100% free Facebook group community that you can join by clicking the first link in the description down below. It'll take you to my free Facebook page. And once you join it, you can see in there's already 5,000 plus members. I think there's almost 6,000. In this screenshot, it says 2,500. This is a long time ago. It's almost at 6,000 members now. So if you join in there, you'll see there's thousands of people you can ask any question you have. I'm active in there if you have any questions about self-publishing. And also when you join it, you'll see it pinned at the very top of the group is my 5-step guide to getting started with self-publishing. It's 100% free. So if you want to join that group, all you gotta do is click the link down below, join the Facebook group, and I'll see you in there. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed those 2 keywords I talked about, which was hydroponics, houseplants, and then bundling the 2 together. You can do very well with this coming in the spring and summer months. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Try to post new videos every single week, okay? All about self-publishing, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, stuff like that. So anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.